Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for, this is for April of 2024. We're going to jump right in here and see what is going on for you. You have this Truth Be Told card and this No Place Like Home card. This Truth Be Told card is like a very Libra card, so there could be some truths coming out. I think we're in a time of truth, but I also think that we're in a time of like personal truth where a lot of us are kind of like being asked to stick up for our boundaries, like things that we want in life and things that we don't want in life. So the truth here, could be more about your boundaries or, what you allow into your life, or even the things that you like set out to accomplish. It's like that, those things could be more about you and less about other people. And this is not a selfish thing. This is, of course, a good thing. This is about, you kind of living your life. And that's kind of what I feel is going on here. Now you have the King of Wands, the World, and the Four Cups in your first row. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you. For those of you that want love, I don't think this is only about love, of course, but, again, if you do want love, there could be a fire sign coming in for you, although you might be going through a healing here. You have two really good cards so far as well. You have this Open to Infinite Possibilities card and this a powerful move card, which says that you're making, big moves at this time, but what I would say here is that the King of Wands would be like a powerful move. He is very bold and assertive. He really moves towards things that he wants, and he does it, kind of with confidence. And I feel a lot of you are kind of in this time where you could be stepping into something with confidence with the King of Wands. So again, this could just be your energy here, Libra. It doesn't have to be someone else's energy at all. And I feel that you're kind of really making things happen. You end with this Rainmaker card, and I do kind of feel like saying you are making it rain. But before I say that, I want to, clarify through the rest of the reading, and we'll see what comes up. Some of you could literally be moving as well with the World card. So if you're wanting to move, this looks great. If you're wanting to make any move at all, with that powerful move card, that could say like if you're getting a raise or promotion, or asking for a new position, or anything like that at work, or, if you're, even if you're like changing gyms that you go to or whatever, to me, this reading is saying any move that you make at this time will be powerful. You do have an eclipse in your sign on Monday, on the 25th, and I'm shooting this on Sunday. And so the day that this video goes out, there's an eclipse in your sign. And, eclipses in your own sign can be very powerful. And, like this eclipse is pretty positive. So I would say any big moves that you can make, I would make them. Like I said, it doesn't have to literally be a move. It could just be a move in the right direction. It could be something very tiny as well. I keep telling people, like, again, I don't believe, let me just say this first. Like, I don't think tarot should be like, oh, you have to do this right now, right? So just keep that in mind with what I'm about to say. But what I would say is if you're thinking about starting anything new, you got like 6 days. So I would say, and I would just, all you have to do is take the tiniest, littlest step towards it. We have this eclipse, we have Mercury retrograde on April 1st. So it's like you have like 6 days or so, 7 days, whatever left. And it, depending, again, if it's after April 1st, then I would still take a step towards something. But if it's before April 1st, I would just like do the tiniest little thing you can do to make something real in the world. Like if you have a big goal, wish, or dream, like what is the smallest version of it that you can create right now? Because again, this eclipse, the retrograde, it's like if you start before it, I think you'll be kind of like catching a little bit of a wave here of energy. And not only that, since you start before the retrograde, doesn't matter that we're in shadow, I don't care, then you're catching the wave before it, and you're able to work through the retrograde on whatever your goal is. So I would take a tiny little step. You have the Four Cups. I don't know. I mean, since COVID, life has been a major disappointment, right? So I feel like the Four Cups is saying that life has been weird and, weird things are happening. The Four Cups says that you actually are manifesting something. He is manifesting this cup right here, but he needs to accept that cup into his life. So don't be afraid to accept anything into your life at this time. Let's see. With the King of Wands, you have the Tower here. Again, everybody's had the Tower. We're going to see plenty of global Tower moments. I just think it is what it is. But I also feel that this could just be a move, by the way. Whenever you have the Tower in the World, that can just represent a move. With the World card, you have the Seven of Swords. Again, another card of truth. Seven of Swords is not the truth. It is a lie. But, again, I feel that with that Truth Be Told card, some of you could be seeing through a lie, or you could be seeing the truth of a matter. And this truth, I think, could be helping you make a big move. You could even be, I even have a weird situation popping into my head for you, Libra, where it's like you could hear a person like in work or business tell a lie, and that could be the thing that directs you to the truth, if that makes sense. Like I don't think this has to be, some sort of big dramatic situation, right? But, it's like maybe, maybe you have 2 job interviews, right? And maybe you can tell that like one person who interviews you is a liar and the other one isn't. And I feel like this is saying like, go for the job. That's like a clue from the universe that you should go towards the job that isn't lying to you, right? And so, that's what I would pay attention to here with the 7 of Swords. With the 4 of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands. Definitely, this could be a shocking connection as well. So you could be waking up to a connection with a person, as in you are becoming aware that you have a connection with a person, especially if you're meeting someone new, and it could just be a little bit of a surprise. Again, the Tower can be a good surprise, doesn't have to be a bad thing, so, that's what I'll say there. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this Starfish card. It says open to infinite possibilities. You have this Bobcat. It says life is a mystery. Life is definitely a mystery right now. You're like the second person, I think, at least, that has had this Bobcat spirit for these readings. So maybe more. And it seems to me like maybe we're in a little bit of a mysterious time. We are also in an amazing time for staying open to possibilities. Like if one way to do something doesn't work out, like another way could. I think, I try to tell people all the time as well that, we're really in a time where I feel like we're going to see people who are able to change their circumstances like very, very quickly over the next few years. Like, going from like no money to having money, or, being stuck in a situation to setting themselves free. It's like, but those people are going to be the people who are kind of like curious. Like if I were to if someone were to ask me like, what is the number one thing, like, I don't even know what you would call that. But if someone were to say to me, like, what is the one superpower that you could develop over the next like 3 years, what would it be? I would say curiosity, like just being curious, staying open to all the ways of doing things. But also curiosity is nothing without action. You literally have the Page of Pentacles here with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles has more knowledge than the Page of Pentacles. So what I would say is like learning things and then putting them into practice and gaining experience is kind of the name of the game. And I feel like that's what this is talking about. Just saying, make yourself more dangerous in life, right? By learning new skills. You have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity. I do feel this could be new love coming in for you. It is coming up in the area of the unexpected, and you do have that Tower there. So again, if you are meeting a person, I do feel it could be a little bit unexpected, and I do feel it could also be unexpected because it's happening during Mercury retrograde. Everybody always says like, oh, don't date during a Mercury retrograde, and I always tell people, don't let astrology control your life. It's like nothing that is meant for you will ever pass you by. I truly believe that. So it doesn't matter if you date a person during retrograde. If you're meant to be with them, you'll be with them. And, that's that. So I would say, like, stay open at this time. And again, the Page of Pentacles is just a card of communication. So you could start with a person and you just start communicating with them, and that, maybe it develops over time. You have the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering. Obviously, during a retrograde, it's an amazing time to rest, relax, recover, recharge your batteries. Anything you can do to do that would be a very good idea. You have the 4 of Pentacles. I'm hearing like playing it too safe, 4 of Pentacles, not bad. It even could say that you are stabilizing your finances this month, which I do feel like you could be doing. But I kind of feel that, again, you have that King of Wands and that powerful move card. And I feel that this is saying you could be making some really big moves this month, and you could be making it rain because of that financially, right? So I kind of feel this is encouraging you to not necessarily play it safe. I, of course, wouldn't take any unnecessary risk, but, I tell everyone that with Pluto going into Aquarius this year, it is going to retrograde back into Capricorn, but who cares? It's already been in Aquarius a bunch of times, and it'll be in Aquarius in November. So I keep telling people, like, the risks that we could take are the risks of, like, saying something being wrong, the risk of asking for raise or promotion. Think Aquarius is a star card, so anything that could make you stand out, getting attention, starting a social media, creating a following, right? Any of that stuff could be like the types of risk that you're taking, and it could be anything related to that as well. So again, I think it's time for you to make some powerful moves. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, you could be attracting a person who gets attention, or you get a lot of attention as well. Six of Wands is a victory or a success, but, there's this guy sitting on this horse, and he is being celebrated. So again, you could be attracting a person who is celebrated. With the Four of Swords, you have the Empress. Yes, I know where this is going, so I feel like there's someone who's very attracted to you. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Another card of really nurturing and healing yourself, the Empress, so anything you can do to do that would be a good idea. And no, it does not matter what gender you are. This is for all of you. I also feel you're increasing your abundance, clearly. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Death card. I feel like you're leaving something behind as well. Four of Pentacles, he has, just like the Chariot card, he has that city behind him on the Four of Pentacles. So, again, I think that some of you could be releasing something from the past. It's like you're just going through a transformation, and I do feel it'll be a good thing. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Exposed and Revealed card and this a Powerful Move card. I kind of feel that this is where the rubber meets the road. It's like some of you are proving what you are capable of by doing it, by making a powerful move. So, I feel like now is the time for you. Like if you've been planning on making some sort of move, like creating a project, putting it into the world, asking for a raise or promotion, like I said, or, getting into a relationship, whatever the powerful move is, it's like now is the time, because now is the time where you will be seen for your capabilities. And I kind of feel like that's what that Exposed and Revealed card is. It's almost like the universe is like daring you to make a powerful move here and saying like, are you really capable of doing this or not? And so I would make the move, right? You have the Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Nine of Wands. Three of Swords is a card of separation. And the Three of Swords can say that you've gone through a breakup or a separation. I feel this is more like forgiveness. Again, this, you have the eclipse in Libra. You also have this Mercury retrograde in the opposite sign, Aries. And so I feel like this could be, this is Chris's crappy astrology here, but this could be kind of like a really strong time of forgiveness. I've seen forgiveness for a lot of people. So I think, it would be a really good time for you to open up to forgiveness or to forgive a past situation or person. You don't have to do it directly to them either. You could just forgive them in your own heart. You have the King of Pentacles here. Again, if you're attracting love, I do feel that you could be attracting a person who wants something long-term. I like the King of Pentacles because, again, he is someone who wants to be in a permanent relationship. He wants something that lasts for a long time, right? He wants to be in something that he can maintain over a long period of time as well. So, this looks really good to me. I feel like there could be a lot of success with the King of Pentacles for you. You have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries and setting up boundaries around you and putting up boundaries. He's the wounded warrior. He has been hurt in the past. But the Nine of Wands is kind of like about trying one more time. And again, if you want love, I feel that it is, this is saying it is safe for you to open up. You have the Four of Cups to the Nine of Wands here. The Four of Cups, again, that hand is reaching out of the cloud with like one more offer. The Nine of Wands is one more try, trying something again. And, I feel that it would be worth opening up to love here. With the Three of Swords, you have the World. You have the World twice here. So you have the Six of Wands as well. All these cards are cards of accomplishments. Even the Four of Wands is a card of completion. It can say that you're bringing a project or something like that to an end. So I kind of feel that there could be, some sort of accomplishment or achievement coming in for you. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work. I love the Three of Pentacles for love as well. It really represents a person who wants to work on a team. You have the Four of Wands here also. So you could be attracting a person who really wants to, work on a team, who wants to build something of quality. And the Three of Pentacles is all about quality or, a quality connection. So I feel like that's what you could be creating here with this Three of Pentacles. I also feel that you need more play in your life. She has polka dots on her cloak here. And polka dots in the tarot represent taking things too seriously. And you have both right here, Seven of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So I feel for a lot of you that this could be saying that, you need more fun in your life, or you need to do more things that are fun for you. And yeah, that's it. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. Would be opening your heart, like I said. So I really do feel that this reading could be saying it's like time for you to open your heart towards something. Clearly could be a person, of course. The Queen of Cups, she also trusts her intuition. So it could be a very intuitive time for you. Even with the Empress is very intuitive as well. So I feel that it's a time for you to trust your intuition, but I also feel that it's more like a time for you to kind of like open your heart and move towards things that your heart is telling you to do, especially if you're getting an offer here with the Four Cups. Again, the Four Cups can represent like receiving an offer, but being disappointed, but focusing too much on the disappointments of the past. And we actually see a lot of this energy in the astrology. It's kind of, I would consider it light, like maybe it's not so strong, but what I would say is that there's like a lot of energy where I think people could be focusing too much on their past disappointments and not realizing that we're like in a completely different time. And, that there are limitless possibilities. You have this, it's crazy. You have that open to infinite possibilities. And then you have the stars in the sky. It says limitless possibilities. You also have this Rainmaker card. I think you need to open up to the possibility that things are not always going to be the same for you and that things can be different. I do feel that releasing, like letting go of how things happened in the past is going to be very important for you. Even if you have a story that has been repeating for a long time, I feel it's time for you to realize that, things are not always going to be this way. Things are not always going to be the same. And, again, you have two, I didn't even see that at the beginning, that you have two cards that basically say endless possibilities, limitless possibilities in your life, whatever you want to call it. You have the Four of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Ten of Wands. The Four of Wands is a celebration. That Rainmaker card is about kind of like putting on some sort of ritual to attract abundance or to create something. And the Four of Wands, they're like celebrating over here, and it's kind of reminding me of the same thing. So again, some of you could have your own little, rituals for like, law of attraction or for doing, attracting things in your life or doing things in your life. And I am getting that for whatever reason, that could be more powerful at this time. We do see a lot of abundance here in this reading. So, you could be attracting abundance. I also feel that you could be committing to new ideas or new opportunities, and that's what I would do here with the Four of Wands. And again, the Four of Wands can represent marriage, of course. Again, I wouldn't say it's like a super strong love reading, but it is here. You have the Temperance card. Temperance says that you are the one that is capable of turning your situation around. I really do feel this reading is kind of saying that, like that there could be a rapid turnaround or, a rapid change in your circumstances. And I feel like whatever this rapid change is, it's obviously going to be good because again, you have too many cards here that kind of like say that you are thinking that things are one way, but they could actually be another, if you open up to all the possibilities. So I really feel you have the opportunity to change your situation very quickly. That's what this reading is saying. And hopefully for the better. With the Temperance card, you have a choice, right? Could be better, could be worse. Depends on what you focus on. You have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands says that you're getting to the end of a long journey. I actually do feel that this Libra eclipse is kind of marking the end of a long journey. I still feel you have like 2.5 years to go. Something like that. We're going to have another Libra eclipse coming up. Not this year, but in the future. And also at the end of the year, we have a Pisces eclipse. And, or I should say in the fall, the next set of eclipses, one of them is going to be a Pisces eclipse. And, this Pisces eclipse, I really feel is kind of like kicking something off. Like it's kicking off a Pisces eclipse season for like 2.5 years. So I feel like there's some sort of connection there for you, but, over the next 2.5 years. But I also feel that the Ten of Wands is saying that you are going to be releasing a lot of burdens during this time, and things are going to be improving in April. With the Four of Wands, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is about having a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Also could say that you are attracting a very wise person, like someone older than you or someone who has a lot of wisdom. With the Temperance card, you have the Devil card. I feel like you're seeing the things that bring your life in the wrong direction, and you're more focusing on the things that bring you in the right direction. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Justice card. Yes, love it. You showing up as yourself. That puts you in a position of power and strength. That really allows you to get what you want from the reading. So I feel for a lot of you that you're kind of, you're like very present in this reading. You have this Boot card, says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yes, I mean, literally, I said you have to make a powerful move here to have this rapid change, right? So there's going to be, some sort of big moment for you this month. And, I feel like it's going to require effort, but if you do it, I don't think you'll regret it. You have this Goldfish. It says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, definitely a very abundant reading. I feel for a lot of you that there could be a major increase in your finances or your earnings. You have this ink pot. It says problems to be resolved. I think that they're just like little things, and this comes up for like everybody, that they're little, tiny little, happy little accidents, whatever you want to call it, that we have to kind of fix. And, don't worry about it. You have this camel that says, persevere and you will overcome problems. So I feel if you just don't give up, of course, you will be successful. So I would keep pushing with this camel card. You have this death card. It says, pay attention to your work. I feel for a lot of you that it's time for you to pay attention to your work and also make sure that you're making powerful moves. I would also say that I would pay attention to the moves that are more powerful. It's are there things that you do that that give you a bigger bang for the buck? Like I always say on this channel, it would probably be more worth it for me to stop doing weeklies. I'm not going to, so don't worry about it. But it would be more if I wanted to focus on what works. I would do monthlies, mid-monthlies, and next 3-month readings, for example. Right? That would be my biggest bang for the buck based off of views and everything else. Right? So, but again, I think that you need to look at the habits, the things that you do, and figure out what's working, what's not, and get rid of the rest. But I feel like there's some sort of rapid change coming in for you if you open up to the possibilities. Right? So thank you for being here. It looks amazing. Really good. Make that move, right? And definitely enjoy your month.